I'm taking part in a collaboration put on by Heavenly Hills Homestead and Kettle Kitchen. It is called Odd Holiday Meals. There will be a playlist down in the description, and there's also a giveaway on December 27th on Kettle Kitchen's channel at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. To be entered, you need to watch all the videos and leave a positive comment on all of them. Hope to see you. Good day, everyone. Today we're going to take part in a collaboration hosted by Tony over at Kettle Kitchen and Heavenly Homestead. It is Odd Holiday Meals. We will be making root beer pork chops, pineapple casserole, and camouflage green beans. So I have a pork roast in front of me. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut this in... Hold on, the husband's gone. I'm going to cut these into pork chops or pork steaks. We're just going to line the pan. So this recipe has actually been in our family since my oldest was in elementary school, and that was like 20 years ago that we've been cooking this same recipe. The casserole, we actually got it off of the TV, off of, I think it was Moonshiners, yeah, because it was Tickle's recipe, and it was during Christmas one year, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to give that a try, and I'll tell you what, it is super good, and I'll show you how to make that later on in the video. Okay, so now I've got enough pork steaks for the family. I can wash my hands. So now we're going to take an A&W root beer and we're going to pour it over the top until they are covered in root beer. So we're going to need just a little bit more of this root beer. Okay, and we're just gonna take them and put the lid on it, and we're gonna put it in the fridge, and it's gonna marinate for 2 hours. Hey guys, so we are now moving on to making the pineapple casserole. We are going to need 2 cups of cheese, and I just shredded some sharp cheese from Cache Valley. There's one of the local cheeses here. Okay, so 2 cups of cheese, and when you watch my fudge video, you will find out that I burnt my KitchenAid up, and today confirmed it. As soon as I started shredding the cheese, you could smell the burnt motor. So if anybody knows about any KitchenAid specials, let me know, because I need a new KitchenAid. Okay, on to a cup of flour, 1/4 of flour, a cup of sugar, and we're gonna not use that spoon. We're gonna mix that up. get the flour coated really good around the cheese. And then we're going to take a stick of butter, and again I'm using Cache Valley butter. And we're going to butter our pan on the bottom. And then around the sides. Okay, and then we're gonna use that stick. And the normal recipe calls for just tidbits, but I like to mix it up. So I use 1 can of tidbits and 1 can of crushed. And just smooth that out. Make sure you get it mixed so you don't get all just tidbits on one side and all crushed on the other. And then I'm going to use just regular crackers. You can use Ritz crackers, but I'm just gonna use normal crackers. And you just crush it up on top. Oh, my pans are smoking. I was drying my cast iron pans. Oh, you guys can't even see what I'm doing. So I'm just crushing up the crackers on, making sure to get the edges really good. Okay. Flour topping. And we're just gonna spread it over the top. Make sure you get that evenly coated on there. It'll go in the oven at 350 for 35 to 45 minutes. Hey guys, so appetizer here to help me make the green bean, camouflage green beans. So we need 1 good heaping spoonful of, yep, mayonnaise or
that?
Yep.
This whole thing?
Yep. Okay. And then some yellow mustard. Just 1 big. 1 more than that. Okay, that's good. Okay, now stir that all up. Okay, and then you need whole green beans, not string beans, not French beans, just regular green beans. And I strained the juice off of these. Okay. Stir those ones in. Make sure you're scraping the bottom because you want them to get on the beans. Okay, make sure you bring them from the bottom to the top.
I've been trying.
So this recipe, my dad's mom, so my grandma, did this when my dad was little. And this was a favorite dish when I was growing up. My kids love it. You don't love it?
No.
Oh, Jordan and Hunter and Tracer all love camouflage green beans. Okay, now that that is done, we're just gonna put it in the fridge and let it chill until right before time for dinner. Nope. You said you didn't like it.
I have a small spoon. Taste it.
Okay, now we're over to the stove. We have 1 cup of Worcestershire sauce, 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, what was this? Oh gosh. Okay, so I had that mixture wrong. That was 1 cup of beef stock, 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, 2 teaspoons of Worcestershire sauce. And we're gonna stir this, mix it all up, and then we are going to reduce this to 3/4. And while that is going, we are going to take the pork chops out and season, salt and pepper those. Okay, so normally these would go outside on the barbecue, but it's a little windy out there right now. So just going to take them and put them on this cookie sheet. Put the salt and pepper on them, and then they're just going to go and be pan fried for today. So we're just pulling out all the pork chops, and there's 8 of them. Okay, and then I just have some pre-mixed salt and pepper. We're just drizzle over them, or not drizzle, sprinkle over them. A little bit more pepper. Okay, and over to the stove we go. Okay, so I've had the cast iron preheating. We're just going to line it with the pork chops. You guys, I can smell the root beer and it smells amazing. Okay, so we're going to turn the heat down just a little bit and let them cook for 8 minutes. Let's take a sneak peek in on that pineapple casserole. Look at that, it's almost done. Okay, so now I'm just turning the pork chops over. I did add just a little bit of root beer in the bottom of the pan. Okay, and we'll let those cook for 8 more minutes. Okay, so I just pulled out the casserole and we're gonna let it cool off while the pork chops finish cooking. Doesn't it look delicious? Now that the sauce is reduced, we are going to coat our pork chops. So we're just going to take a little brush, dip it in, and coat each one, and then we're going to turn them over and coat the other side. Okay. I'm just going to turn them over. Do it again. Okay. Okay, and we're just going to let them rest in the pan for a few minutes. So I actually just poured the rest of the reduced sauce over them so they could just soak in it for a few minutes while I get everybody's plates dished up. Okay guys, so dinner's done. So I'm going to fix my plate. So this is a root beer pork chop. Camouflage green beans. And this is pineapple casserole. Okay, and I'll come around so you can see what it all looks like. Whoops, maybe. Doesn't that just look delicious? Okay. Okay, so we are going to cut into our pork chop. Oh, perfectly done. Okay, let's see how it tastes. Nice and sweet. Not chewy, no. It is delicious. Let's try these green beans. Cannot go wrong with camouflage green beans. You know, let's try this casserole. It's hot. Hey guys, so just as I said perfect, my camera died. So I had to move to my secondary camera. So, these are favorite family dishes of ours. And I know they're not typical to most families, but that's okay. So again, it's pineapple casserole, camouflage green beans, and root beer pork chop. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.